about a year ago, we built a script called Evil Dominion. And then how long ago was it that we refactored it?
It wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't
was
that
last
long.
year sometime.
It was last year sometime that we refactored it and added some of the new characters that had been released. And so
also reworked some of the other characters that we didn't feel just fit into the script quite as well.
Yep. So you can go to the wiki or bloodontheclocktower.com and find the script building tool and build your own scripts. So there are often contests on Thursdays for script building, and it's a great way of thinking through all of the different characters. So we like to run this one because we built it on stream, and also to pick on Ben. Sorry, Ben. I mean, thanks, Ben.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I'm loving this setup. Honestly.
I like this a lot. Cat is
really...
so dangerous as a poisoner. Oh, and Karen the Witch. Oh my gosh, I love
the
all
witch
of this.
Next to Lachlan the Savant and Emerald the Empath.
Oh man.
Lachlan protecting Cat the Poisoner from Emerald the Empath.
Yep.
Michael's a very fun and experienced player, so I love him as Damsel because I want to see what he's going to do. He's not the kind of person that's just going to...
Say, I'm the damsel. No.
Say, I'm the damsel.
It is spicy. And the snitch. Gambling is the snitch. Ooh.
Oh! And I get to choose the kills, so I can kill Theo on the first night as the mayor. Beautiful.
Wait.
I mean, that wouldn't be fair.
I mean, that wouldn't be fair, no. No.
That's true. We'll let chat decide.
Oh, you're going to let chat decide. Ooh, okay. You hear that, chat? We get to pick who gets to die.
And by chat decide, I mean if one person says Theo should die, he dies. Hear that, chat? You have all the power in the world. You only need one vote.
You're on the cliff's edge for that, aren't you? Oh, Patters immediately right out of the gate.
Right. You love to see it.
All right, so we got everybody assigned. Who does Miss Dakota see?
I'm thinking... I'm just all figuring out who Sam's seeing, because that's a little bit more contentious in some ways.
Ooh.
And Miss Dakota... Do I want them to see Michael the Damsel?
That is...
I kind of like that.
That is pretty dangerous to have her see Matt or Michael as the damsel. Are you going to give one of the minions as the other one?
Oh, no. I won't be that mean.
That's pretty mean.
But I will give Fran somebody who's going to be potentially double claiming somebody.
Oh, spicy. And who is Fran's pixie target?
There are so many fun and delicious things I can do here.
Absolutely.
I could make Fran see Emerald, the empath, who already is getting a 1. Mm-hmm. I could make him see Sam, who throw out more crazy investigator information out there that's gonna be interesting to see how Fran plays that.
Mm-hmm.
I could make him see Savant and then force poor Fran to figure out Savant information.
Oh, you know he loves it.
Oh.
You have to come up with the Savant information, so...
I think I might do something a little bit interesting and see them as town crier. And that's because this town crier is in a Cerenovus investigator ping.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of is like a little backup of if Ethan does the selfless thing and is like, you're right, I've been in an investigator ping, get me out of here. Fran has that sort of little backup. The real question is, who are we going to kill first as the day goes? That's the tricky one. Yeah. I'll have to pay attention to who Evil is talking to try and get an idea of who, if they had the choice, they want to kill.
And you're not looking at, just to clarify, you're not looking at the chat conversation for Twitch chat. So I'm not. I will be representing Twitch chat. And so if you have a question, and I'm in the room with you, you can ask them and I will watch for their reaction.
That's true. I often don't watch Twitch chat because I try and put all my focus into the players and the storytelling experience. I leave the Grimioning up to my good friend Jules. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it. That's come up with a word. I guess I'm stuck with it. All right.
All right. I'll head up to the town square and see if people are ready to get started.
All right.
Greeting, everyone.
I wasn't
bad
mouthing Ben.
And
correct,
Lachlan is executed.
Ben is not the ST, he doesn't have the name, so clearly it's okay to
True,
yeah.
Ben's
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Emerald is executed. Gambling is executed, and it's going to be a quick game.
I don't respect your authority as I do not see your nickname.
Oh no, that's true. I do need to be the storyteller. That's a good point. There we go. I've changed to Storyteller Ben. Now I have the power.
Thanks, Ben.
Respect my authority now. God damn it.
Thanks, Ben.
Are we all ready for me to send out character roles, Jeffro?
Yes.
Sure.
I'm glad
Can I have
you have seen. Yep.
Can I have a good one? Thanks, Ben.
I'm changing Matt's role now.
What script are we playing again?
Evil Dominion Refactored.
Oh,
I'm glad you asked, Emerald.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
That script doesn't exist.
I'm sending out everyone's characters now. And I'm sending everyone to sleep. Good night, sleep well, and don't let any demons bite. Yeah, do that.
All right, I'm getting down here first. It's probably going to mess everything up, but I don't care.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right, I'm off to do the information.
The information. All right, with all of these roles, Twitch, who do we want to go talk to?
Well, the evil minions are going to wake up together, so do you want to get in on that?
Yeah, drag me in when you do that. We're gonna talk about stuff until then. Oh, savant info. That's good. The drunk is in the bottom half of the Grim. That's pretty good.
Everyone, we're here today to discuss who should take care of this small little child. For it is a little monster game. Guys, wake up, you look at each other. Who do you point
Matt.
to? What faces do you make? Karen and Kat are
I shrug.
bullying you, Matt. Alright,
Well,
we
Matt
have
was on
two
mute,
for Matt.
so-
Fair enough. Alright. I nod at you all and send you all back to sleep. Back to your respective places. Boom. Alright. And, Matt, I'm going to give you bluffs.
Excellent.
Let me have a look-see-loo here. Your bluffs can be Seamstress, Klutz, and Oracle. Alright. I'm
Seamstress,
off to
Klutz,
talk to other
Oracle.
people. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm here to inform you of bluffs.
Ooh.
Your bluffs are Huntsman, Recluse, and Fisherman.
Great. Thank you, Ben.
And you know that there is a demon. A demon. You know that there is a damsel in play.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Oh, nice to see Twitch chat here.
Hello.
I've got my favourite minion role today.
I know. You are dangerous with this role.
Well, so long as I can find a half decent bluff. If I had a game on Alejo's server last night where I was just bouncing from double claim to double claim, and it was a disaster. It was fun.
Oh, well, speaking of double claim, I'm here to provide you with bluffs. Isn't that wonderful?
Ooh, that is nice. So there's a snitch in play. What have you got for
Your
me?
bluffs are cannibal, fisherman, or recluse.
Or recluse. Okay, that sounds good. Do I learn of a damsel yet?
You do. I'm glad you asked.
Excellent. Okay, so there is a damsel in play. Nice.
And I quickly need to do something else, and then I might be back to get your information.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
So I'm metagaming that as either, is there a preacher in play? And I'm about to be preached because, or is Ben just covering for that?
All right.
Is
Yeah,
Ben
I'm-
just covering for that? I don't know.
Covering for what?
Well, that's between me and Twitch chat.
I see. Who do you choose, Kat?
Okay, I choose Emerald.
You choose Emerald. How intriguing. Right, I'm
Oh, you-
off.
He's doing it to me now. I'm being all mysterious, and I'm just getting the same thing back again. I
What can I
approve.
do?
I approve.
Hello, Michael.
Hello, chat. How goes it?
It goes well. You have been requested by chat to find out how you're going to play your role this game.
I don't know. Last time I was the damsel, I kind of stayed quiet for a few days, found a role that wasn't being claimed the role, and presented info from it that turned out to be had just become true that night. So that was really lucky. This one I don't know. I have a few roles. I'll figure something out, I suppose.
Are you? Let's see. So you don't really have a plan on what you're going to claim?
I mean, I have some thoughts. I have set up investigator, preacher, mayor. Might do one of those. Might try to do a seamstress thing again. That's what I did last time. But I didn't come to it until later in the game. I did a seamstress between a player who everybody thought was good and a player who the previous night had been turned evil by the Mezephiles. I didn't know that had just happened. They just read evil to me, and so I put them as no. It turned out to be correct, but that was like the best case scenario. I don't know what's going to happen this game. We'll figure something out. I'm not going to be super obvious about it.
All right. Well, we wish you luck.
Yeah.
Hello, Fran.
Hey.
So glad you joined us. I'm just curious about how you plan to play your role tonight.
Yeah. So I don't know what role I'll be seeing. Regardless, I'll almost certainly stick to it and claim it hard. And if my double claim gets killed, that's brilliant for me. If I get killed, that's not too big of a deal. Cannibal in the script. So, yeah, I know some people prefer the confirmation of Pixie and like to back off and stuff. I like going hard with Pixie. It essentially gives you a backup if you don't execute either of the double claim, then and one of them gets killed at night. Either you kill a Pixie, which is fine because they're just starting info, or you kill the actual role, in which case the Pixie gets their ability. So that's how I usually play.
Cool.
see. I think it also depends on what role I actually see. Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Well, I'm just hanging out here until a certain person comes by and tells you that role, just for reasons. Do you have any suggestions or advice for people who are just learning how to play?
I think, honestly, with your first couple games, just jump right in, give it a go. I know there's a lot of people who like giving advice and saying, "Oh, you should do this or that or whatever." I say stuff that, figure it out yourself, and have fun and see what works for you. Some
Good
people
advice.
might find a lot of
We are
help
talking
looking at
about,
the
like,
wiki and getting tips. So
cooking
it depends
chicken,
what's
right?
good for you.
Stuff that do what works for you, right? Stuff the chicken with stuffing.
Uh,
Anyway, back to talking about Clock Tower, you guys that are seemingly distracting Fran away from Blood on the Clock Tower. Fran, I'm here to let you know that you, as the pixie, learn there is a town crier in play.
okay, sounds good.
I will also be going over how I run Madness at the start of the day publicly.
Sure.
No problem.
I'll say, yeah, okay, sounds good.
If you have any questions for me at all, feel free to ask, and I'm happy to go over it in private.
Yeah, will do. Thanks.
My pleasure. Alright, I'm off to talk to other people, potentially.
Bye.
Bye.
I agree, Chad. That chicken stuffing joke was bad. But I'm only going to tell Fran that. All right. Well, thank you so much. That is great advice. Just jumping in. That's how I started. At a convention, just jumped in and got to see what I could do.
I think, even if you're daunted, if your group's a little bit experienced, I know that a lot of experienced players tend to be quite mindful of newer players and helping to explain their thought processes and how they play the game.
Exactly.
So, of course, it depends on your group, but most people are pretty decent.
Yeah, I've met some really amazing and wonderful people via this game, so I really appreciate it. All right. Well, thank you so much, and we will enjoy watching you.
Alright, see ya. All the best.
All right. I don't want to start any more new conversations because we want to get this first day is always very long. Don't want to make it much longer than we need to.
That's true. Alright, so I can inform you that Emerald received a 0 last night because he was poisoned. As per the usual. Dakota was made mad that they are the recluse. Anything else you wish to know? Gambling was chosen to be witch cursed by Karen. Anything else you need to know? Or can I start the day?
Start the day away.
I'll start the day away. Where we love things all vanilla and all basic, even though it's not trouble brewing. Anyway, your beloved Storyteller has died, which means that there might just be a demon in play. But before I get you started on the game, there was a question from Twitch chat, potentially, about how Madness is run for me. So I'm just going to take the time to explain how I run Madness. I'm looking for 4 specific things when I judge Madness. First of all, the context of the situation, so how experienced you are as a player and how viable it is that you're going to be able to make people believe the thing that you're trying to be mad about. 2, these are in no particular order, by the way. 2, whether you're making a genuine, when I believe you're making a genuine and sincere effort to be convincing to others that you are that role. 3, whether other people will actually believe you. Say, I'm the atheist, I'm the atheist, and you could say nothing but that the entire day, but if everyone all thoroughly believes that you have just been made mad that you are the atheist, I will not consider you adapting to the situation to genuinely make an attempt to convince the town. Sure, you're attempting to make them believe that you're the atheist, but I don't think you're doing a very good job. Therefore, I might execute you or give you the worst consequence of the madness. Which leads me to the last thing that I take into consideration, which is I will make the consequence of the madness affect the team in which I believe it should be affecting. Therefore, if it's a mutant, generally the mutant's madness consequence will be benefiting the evil team. Same for Cerenovus. And if you are the pixie and you do a good job at your madness, I'll be making sure that benefits you as a townsfolk. So therefore, the good. Do you have any questions, or shall we get this game started?
I think we're all good. Thanks, Ben.
Sorry, Ben. Would you mind repeating that?
Ethan,
From the top.
Yeah.
Wait to find yourselves in Ravenwood.
I think
All right.
I think
I
Michael
think,
was in first. Actually,
before-
Dakota wanted to say something.
Oh,
Yeah, I have a quick announcement. Because we now know one of the minions in play. I woke up, I was given a token. My token was Recluse, right? I'm one of the outsiders. However, the Cerenovus made me mad as the Recluse. So, sucks to be you, Cerenovus, but now we know that the Cerenovus in play.
On that point, I'd like to make an announcement to town. I am the mayor. Come at me.
Okay.
Cool.
Was that
Wait,
good?
who's in there? Is
Yep.
that gambling?
all right, Ethan, let's go.
It's the mayor.
Okay, yeah.
Good to be back.
Yeah, I just kind of try to see if I can get a read off of you potentially.
Oh, okay, that's good. I'm. You want to do a 1-for-1?
Sure, I'll do a 1-for-1 if you go first.
Yeah, sure. I'm the town crier.
Oh, interesting. I think we should kill Fran then, if you're telling the truth.
Oh, okay. Fun. What are you?
I'm the empath.
Ah, okay. Ooh, I see you got a 1 then. That's fun. I'm definitely all for killing Fran. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
I'm
Sounds
gonna
good.
head back.
Sounds good.
Hey.
You're the empath
You're
for
the
the what
empath.
now?
With a 0.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm the investigator.
I am the huntsman.
Okay. Where are you? Huntsman. Okay.
Are you? What were your pings?
My pings were gambling and Sam
Mhm. Sam and gambling
as the
Okay.
Cerenovus.
as the Cerenovus. Okay,
Mhm.
that's looking like potentially good information. Gambling has jumped out of there with a Mayo claim. Very, very strong, very hard. It's possible. But yeah. Sam's sounding
Gambling back down
good
to me.
on the.
Me
Sorry?
gambling with the last 2 people left in the town square, gambling back down to Snitch, which is also quite an easy minion bluff.
This is true. Okay. All right. I want to talk to Sam and see what's up.
Okay, cool. Sure, go for it.
Sounds good.
I do not want you to die anytime soon because I'm the Oracle.
Ooh. Yeah. Well, I am the recluse. I'm just a recluse. I was made mad as a recluse. I thought it was funny. Like, I've never been able to do this play before, so I'm really happy.
I've seen it happen with a virgin made mad as a virgin, and we ended up with 3 virgin claims going round.
That's amazing.
It was a really funny game. I was evil in that one, but we lost because we had a politician who messed things over. As it happened. Actually, no, I think I was good in that game. I think I was the actual virgin. It was a long time ago. Yeah. I like madness, but
I do too.
People don't
I'll
make...
try to stay alive to not mess with your information.
Okay. But yeah, if you hear... yeah, well, at least you're the actual recluse, so that's we know who to protect. So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Good luck out there.
Oh.
I am the mayor. Gambling is the mayor. What the heck?
Okay, I'm the Snitch.
Oh, you are a snitch. Snitches get stitches.
They do. What did Fran claim? Not that it really matters, but you know.
He claimed I was a drongo.
You hard claimed your role as the Drongo.
Which I told
mean,
Fran that he was
I
gonna
believe that
do.
information. Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably true.
it seems true. We'll have more talks.
Yeah. I won't share Fran's claim right now, but I will
That's
share.
what he would have wanted.
Is it though? I don't know. I mean, you could go
okay.
talk to him later, but yeah, cool. Let's head back.
Okay.
Damn, why me?
Why you? Because you're in a seamstress pack that I made last night.
Oh, interesting. Who else is in that seamstress pack?
I'm going to keep that information to myself for now. I would like to get a little bit more information.
Sure. I will give you 3 rolls that I'm one of.
Okay, as long as you're definitely being honest with me, Matt, that's fine.
I am definitely one of these 3 rolls.
Cool. I'm happy with that.
Okay. Cannibal, fisherman, recluse.
Okay, fun.
Sorry about the recluse being in there, but
that's okay. I don't necessarily mind. It could be Dakota just being mad as the recluse.
Yeah. I mean, if Dakota actually is the recluse, then you know that that's not one you need to worry about. But
yeah. Cool. If you are, I'm more worried about you being the cannibal, to be honest, Matt, because I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of keen to die today. I'm pretty good cannibal food as a seamstress.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's probably a cannibal in play somewhere, so I'm kind of cool with you dying.
Cool. All right, I gotta go find Lachlan. Bye.
Are you willing to tell me, if you won't tell me who, what result you got?
I got a yes.
Okay, cool. So there's someone, if I trust you, I know I can trust.
Yeah.
I would, unless I'm the recluse. Registering as evil. Okay.
We'll see.
Yep. Okay.
Alright.
Cool.
See you.
See you.
Cool. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, so Lachlan's claimed Huntsman to me. I figure that's a fairly easy minion bluff looking for the damsel, so I asked him if he'd be willing to nominate. He said yes. I'm really hoping that he doesn't explode, because that would be pretty awkward, and I don't know how he'd explain that. Theo hard claimed Mayor to me, so I don't know what's up with gambling. I was thinking maybe gambling Seri mad, but then what's up with Dakota? I think one of those two is probably equal. But yeah, we'll see what goes. See you.
Can we talk?
Yeah, I'm happy to chat.
Emerald, let's...
I see.
Hey Twitch, we're talking about so Theo has claimed mayor/town crier to me. One of those is a double claim, so yeah, so he's back down off his mayor claim. Yeah. Clearly I'm the mayor. And we're talking about whether on a town crier, which like who do you think like the top witch bait is? Yeah. If there is a witch.
Probably Lachlan, maybe Karen.
Okay. In which case, I will nom for your benefit, unless there's like a million people nomming, in which case I don't want to muddy your vote.
Yeah, if you could nom on the first day, that'd be great. Because I don't think you've been picked today, if there's a witch.
You do realise, of course, that if I die when I nom, then I'm going to be coming for you, my friend. Because this is classic witch play right here. This is...
Yep, that is true.
Yeah, you're definitely not witched, so I definitely nominate day one. Absolutely.
I'm not saying definitely, but I don't think it's likely.
On the other hand, if you're the one who's witched, then this is hilarious.
It is quite funny.
I don't know. I don't have anything to give you. I think we've only got Cerenovus. If there is a witch, then that's valuable information because we can start working out whether it's a imp or little monster. Unfortunately, apart from the witch and Cerenovus, all the other minions are pretty quiet.
Yeah.
There is a huntsman between Michael, Fran, Theo, and Matt.
Between Michael, Fran, Theo, Matt, or?
There is a poisoner between Cat, Miss Dakota, Sam, and Gambling.
Cat, Miss Dakota, Sam, and Gambling. All right, awesome. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Go ahead, negatives on Ben.
I hear all of that. However, like I do need to be getting out of the way sooner rather than later.
Right.
Someone say my name.
If you want to keep me suspicious into the
Just staying here long enough for the cannibal to not know if I'm the fisherman or not.
I've already talked to Ethan.
Okay, cool. Then we're good. Staying here for a few more seconds, and now I could be a number of things. Thank you, Ben.
Ooh, exciting. How very mysterious. Alright, I'm going to give them 30 more seconds and then get us started on the nomination phase. I think Evil Team is terrifyingly strong, and they are working in great coordination at the moment, so I've given Lachlan what I hope is a very powerful savant information, and I think the good team will need him alive to have any chance here.
Isn't?
Yeah. I claimed investigator to Emerald, who's actually the empath, and
okay.
So, Michael just claimed empath 1 to me. Ethan and Fran are both claiming town crier.
Okay.
Gambling's a snitch.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sam seamstress, Dakota, no idea, not recluse.
Okay.
I made Dakota mad.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering if she's actually the investigator. We'll see. All right. It's fine. Cool.
Cool.
All right. Bye. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Investigator, fisherman, seamstress. Okay. Hypothetically, if you are the seamstress, have you used your ability?
I have them seamstress. I have used my ability. Investigator, I have pangs, obviously. Fisherman, I've used my ability.
What minion did you see as investigator, if you're the investigator?
Cerenovus.
Oh, well, that's one we've
heard claimed, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Cool.
Okay, that sounds good.
Thank you, Kat.
I don't know what they said, but I have heard from Gambling that Michael had heard of a snitch claim somewhere. I don't really know who Michael chatted to before, but I don't love that because I think there could be minions that know that there's a snitch in player.
Theo, are you the huntsman?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Because I'm the huntsman.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Right.
It's done. All right. Yeah, I'm gambling. There's investigator reads on gambling. As the Cerenovus.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I'm feeling pretty good about going for gambling.
Yep. I agree. On top of that, when I said town crier, Gambling was like, yeah, I should talk to Michael again. So I suspect Michael is like the poisoner or something, and Gambling is trying to chat to Michael to get me poisoned or something like that.
Yeah, that's feasible. Yeah, okay, that sounds alright. Back to town, but yeah.
Yeah.
It is my pleasure to announce that since I am dead, I demand retribution and nominations are open.
So, I've heard of two sets of investigator information, both of which named as Cerenovus. One was between Matt and Ethan, one was between Gambling and Sam. Of the two, I put probably more trust in the second one, so I want to go for Gambling.
So real quick, I have heard of another outsider that was the snitch, so maybe investigator is a bluff.
That is definitely possible, but also I have another nomination as well, but I'll let you go first, Lachlan.
I've also heard a double claim outside of this. I don't know what to make of it. I still sort of want to kill Gambling.
Since I'm in an investigative ping, then I don't mind being one of the people who nominates Gambling. So Ethan will nominate Gambling.
Ethan has nominated Gambling and immediately gets to give the accusation.
That's not gambling.
That's Matt.
What?
That's not...
Matt, get out of Gambling's way. Ethan's trying to point at Gambling. Matt, standing in front of Gambling will do nothing. Hey,
Calling me fat.
I would never say such things, only imply it. Ethan, what is your accusation?
My accusation is that I think I have heard of a town crier in this town. I think that it's useful for at least 2 people in the investigator pings to be nominating today. I think if people want to get gambling out just because he's in that investigator playing mayor, I'm fine with that as well.
Okay, so from what I understand, we have 2 sets of investigator pings. Clearly, at least one of those is nonsense, because in a shocking twist, friends, we can't have 2 investigators in this game. Pixies exist, but they're not going to have good information, so cool. I think, while yes, absolutely, if we have no other information, it's perfectly reasonable for us to be killing off investigator pings. The fact that I have hard claimed to the town, and therefore will not be giving any useful information to cannibals or anything like that, means that of the 4 people investigator pings, I am the worst one. So the fact that not only Lachlan but also Ethan have just gone, yes, let's kill the mayor claim. That gives me the that gives me the Ghiblies. It does, the Ghiblies.
I will say, looking back on it, I think that Sam might be a better kill, but I have unfortunately made my decision.
Not the Ghiblies, Gambling, not the Ghiblies. And with that, I'm going to start the vote. 6 are required.
Yeah, maybe fine to go for Sam instead.
So has anyone heard of hinting?
Sorry,
Sam?
Hold up. Oh, never mind.
Matt nominates Sam. What is your accusation, Matt? Gambling is safer day.
Well, given this is the other half of that investigator ping, Sam has claimed to me and makes better cannibal food than Gambling's claim. And I don't trust the other cannibal pinkers on me. The other investigator pinkers on me, so I want to kill Sam.
Sam, what say you to this accusation?
I was excellent cannibal food, and a number of players know that I was excellent cannibal food before the investigator ping. I am even more inclined to kill myself now with the investigator ping on me, and there is another reason I've heard that I should definitely die, but I'll keep quiet about that one for now. So there's 3 reasons, and 2 of them you know. That should be enough.
Have fun.
All right. With that, I am now going to take votes on Sam, starting with Miss Dakota. 6 is required.
Theo, I'm looking at you, buddy. Come on. Don't you drop your hand on this.
Okay.
Do I want to ensure this? I kind of want to ensure this, to be honest.
Sam has marked himself for execution with 7 votes. Speaking of votes, is voting history. Get that nonsense out of here. Ooh, close call.
Is there a flower? Yeah, anyway. Michael will nominate Fran, please.
Michael nominates Fran. What's your accusation, Michael?
Fran isn't one of the investigator double claim pings or whatever, but I'm not sure how much we can trust that anyway. There's other information on Fran, and also he's in a double claim. I think we should get rid of him.
Fran, what say you to this accusation?
Yeah, I've claimed openly and honestly to most people I've talked to. This is the first that I'm hearing of a double claim. Don't know what the information is on me. I'm not fantastic cannibal food. It sounds like Sam might be a better kill. I might be open to dying later on, but I'm not crazy about it now.
All right. Well, I'm starting the votes. 7 are required to tie. 8 to execute.
Yeah. Also, I've heard of a snitch floating around, so I guess we'd either both be evil, or shrug.
Alrighty. Fran is safe today. Any more nominations?
Gambling nominates. It's either Lachlan or Matt. I'm going to go with Matt, please.
Well, from what I heard, Gambling nominated but since there's no in this group circle, I suppose I'll have to take your second nomination on Matt. But
thanks.
Having 2 nominations is quite frankly not allowed in gambling, so you die. What's your accusation, Gambling?
Called it! Okay. Absolutely called it! Theo, you must eat your hat now. So friends, so first off, it's okay. I wasn't the mayor. I was actually the snitch. Sorry about that. So therefore, there are double claims going on, and Snitch is not a townsfolk, so ain't no pixie snitching. Well, Fran, firstly, for this purpose, we now know two of the minions that are in play, so that's valuable. Plus, also, I was eminently disposable. But also, Matt is in an investigator ping, was eager to push off onto another side of the investigator pings. This is potentially our Cerenovus, as I understand it, from the investigator not talking about. Sam was way too eager to die for a Cerenovus. I don't think we're going to get 8, but we need to remember that Cerenovus should be killed.
Matt, what is your defense?
We're not going to get 8 without evil voting here, so sure, let's talk about this tomorrow. I was happy to kill into the other side of the investigator ping because I know I'm good, which means that there's a 25 or 33% chance that the other half of my ping is evil, and a 66% chance that one of the other side of the ping is evil. I dropped my hand on gambling when it was pointed out that Mayor was not the best person to kill, and I made the nomination on Sam. That is all.
All right. I'm starting the vote. 7 to tie, 8 to execute.
Fran, I will say that me and Gambling spoke. They thought that they might have been they thought they were easy witch bait, so that's why they said they were going to do this to see if there was a witch in play, basically.
Final call for nominations in 6 seconds.
I mean, unless we want to get 8 votes from someone, I will request we don't nominate because I've heard of a town crier in the game and don't want to completely.
There's a lot of potential for blurring here.
At this point, there's already been 3 of the 4 people from the investigator pings nominated. Which is not ideal.
Yeah, that's kind of why I have gambling down as self-witching, to be honest.
So let's any town criers who say no tomorrow, we're killing, yeah?
Yeah.
Fair enough. But for now, I'm calling the shots on nominations, closing in 3, 2, 1. And with that, nominations are closing. Sam, I would ask you how you'd like to be executed. But in this vanilla town, we just kill you by guillotine, and you are executed and you die, and everyone goes to sleep. Brutal.
Oh boy. Oh, poor Sam.
So much good, gracious, juicy nonsense happening on the first day. I'm so excited.
Absolutely. Let's find out who is holding the baby.
That is true. We do love to find out that sort of stuff.
And then we have to figure out who to kill.
Parody of Twitch chat and Jules. Welcome to tonight's episode of Who's Holding That Baby? Who do you point to, guys?
I point to Aaron.
No, Cat.
I think Cat.
Matt, you've been potentially outvoted again.
I shrug and point to Cat.
Wonderful. Alright, I am going to continue on my merry, merry little way. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Karen, who do you witch?
Well, I wish I hadn't done that thing to gambling. I am gonna witch. Let's go for Emerald, please.
Very spicy indeed.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm off to talk to a wizard.
All right, we do need to tell Ben that you all want to kill Theo, which is hilarious. But if you want to kill Theo, it is too telling of a little monster. And we want them to think imp as much as possible. I really do need to get after Ben for updating the Grim. Yes, very high on the Scoville scale. As somebody who is extremely allergic to peppers, anything on the Scoville scale scares me. And yeah, that was a scary day. Very, very scary. I'm really curious if Michael claiming Emerald's role, and if that'll get through, it'll be interesting. Ooh, I like how you think Adrift on the Sea. I will make that suggestion, but it is ultimately up to Ben. So hopefully Ben will come back and we will find out what happened. So far we know that Emerald has been witch cursed. And Cat is holding the baby, but that's not been updated. We definitely want to leave Emerald alive because, whew, so much attention. I wonder if Cat is still poisoning Emerald because finding out he is the empath, ooh, spicy. All right.
You wake up to receive a 4,000.
Oh.
No, just kidding.
Okay, thanks for that. No, I'm taking it. Taking my 4,000.
You receive a 0! Only because I'm giving 4,000 as a number on my fingers, and that just seems painful. So I'm gonna just
imagining you standing there just holding up 10, 10, 10, but like 400 times. Wow, this one's going for ages, guys.
Must be a spy in play. Alright, I'm out of here.
Thanks.
So,
don't forget to
Ethan
move the baby.
Coming out as town crier to potentially a lot of evil people. I'm thinking of killing off Ethan.
Right, so there has been a few conversations. There's a lot of people who want to kill Theo, but there's a couple people who are like, I don't want to kill Theo yet because Theo would give away that it's a little monster game, which I agree with. Adrift on the Sea rolled a D12 and got an 11, so wants to kill Fran.
Well, that's not happening.
Oh.
That's ridiculous. I think I will kill Ethan, just because I think Ethan is a good kill to keep the bounce for both teams. I think.
And you haven't given Ethan any information yet, right?
That's true. So Ethan might be unsure of whether there is a little monster in play, and they'll be sad about losing Ethan, but also Fran will become the new town crier, which is pretty cool and spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Dakota's been made mad that they are the recluse again. Oh,
and we've heard that Emerald is still poisoned.
And cursed, no less.
And cursed. But you do need to move the little monster over to Cat, because Cat is...
That is true. The little monster continues to move throughout the night.
Yeah.
In this case, at least. Alright. I'm going to... The question does
And
become,
gambling
though,
is not cursed anymore. Gambling's dead.
Fran will gain the pixie ability.
Ooh.
Tonight.
All right. So Fran's going to get the pixie ability. Shall we go chat with... who do we want to chat with? Let's go chat with Dakota. See how she is feeling about the game. Where is Miss Dakota? There she is.
Oh.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful. How is chat?
We're good. We're good. How do you feel about your role this week, or for the game?
I feel good about it. I made a choice to do a play.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm gonna do a play when we wake up.
We're excited to see what that is. Have you figured out who your person is? Ha! Took away my person.
Worried there for a second, Twitch chat. We lost you. But now everything's back in order. Oh, wait. Ethan, why are you missing your head? That's very worrisome.
I know.
Ethan, you have been killed in the night.
That's right.
No.
Also, I'm very glad.
Ethan, can chat.
Actually, Fran, can I grab you at some point?
Yeah.
You say me, Ethan?
Yeah, I did.
Theo. Oh,
What's that, Lachlan?
Alright, that's fine.
Lachlan, actually,
Kat, would you like...
Sorry,
Yeah,
Lachlan,
yeah.
I need 2 seconds.
Sorry.
I'll talk to
Who
Sam
was
first.
asking? Who was asking for me?
Me, but I'll talk to Sam first.
Oh.
Dakota, do you want to talk?
Sure. Wait 1 second.
Theo or Mike? Michael, do you want a quick chat? Oh, he's gone.
Or last time. Yesterday. Hello. Can we hear each other now?
Howdy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
What you want to do?
All right. Yes. Are you actually the recluse like you claimed yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I want to kill Fran even more today.
Why is that?
I'm the empath who got 2 1s, and one of my neighbors died.
But Michael, I have a question for you.
Yeah?
Are you an outsider?
No. Why would I be an outsider?
Question?
No, I'm not. No, I am the empath.
Okay.
Well, I might be an outsider. I don't know. I could be the drunk, but I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, no. Okay, cool. And if you were the empath, and you said you got a 1, I trust Fran.
Why would Ethan
I have a
evil?
play, Michael. I have a play. I need you to trust me.
Okay.
And all will be revealed later today.
Okay then. I look forward to hearing this play from you.
Okay, thank you.
Well, let's talk tomorrow to discuss results.
Absolutely.
All right. Sounds good.
You'd probably have got a yes anyway, given how many people nominated. I mean, I've heard new soft claims of town crier around. Do you think you might have a pixie?
Maybe I need to talk to Theo about it, but yeah, I'll see what's up with that. What did you get? You get a 1 or nah?
I got 0.
Okay.
So
cool.
I am quite confident in you at the moment.
Awesome Sawsome. That probably means that the investigator that saw Karen, that saw the gambling and Sam was incorrect. I heard that was Karen.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we do. Yeah. Okay, let's head back.
Alright.
Cool, we've not talked. Do you want to chat?
Yes, let's talk.
Yeah.
Theo
no,
and
wait.
Lachlan.
Sorry, miss.
Top and bottom of the circle.
Yep.
Hey chat, I was just telling Gambling that I got the seamstress ability last night, picked Theo and Lachlan, and got a yes. So
What I'm thinking here is that, actually, to explain my thought process to chat, is the fact that if Cannibal's hard to maintain over time. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's pretty funny. I just had a thought. You know what minion you've been seen as, Matt? Cerenovus. What Cannibal would be a real easy thing to maintain as the Cerenovus. You just keep on madding the last person to die, and make up their ability.
That's
oh
true.
my god!
If it would force them to change their claim, but yes,
we've got an excess kill. So I might go talk to Sam, see if he's willing to break madness if he is mad. But yeah, like I was explaining before, I had that little moment of like, oh wow, that's a thing. My logic here is that Cannibal is really hard to maintain for an evil team where there's no spy or any spy-like abilities, so you're gonna have to make some guesses at some point. You're gonna be caught out.
Yeah.
I hate leaving potential Cerenovus up, but I would rather kill into the investigator. I agree with you. I'd rather kill into the investigated claims. And you're saying that Theo and
Lachlan same team.
Are on the same team, which is valuable. All right, cool. Thank you very much for your time. All right, I'm going to stop arguing that you should die.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
This one was not accurate, so I was either poisoned or I am completely drunk.
Yeah. If you are the preacher, who have you picked?
Fran and Theo, because that's easy to keep track of.
Yeah. Cool. If I am the librarian, I saw a damsel, but I will obviously not be sharing where until I found a confirmed huntsman. If I am the oracle, I got a 0 on Ethan, Gambling, and Sam. And if I am the mayor, I got bugger all because mayors don't get anything.
Yeah, well, that follows from me being the mayor as well.
Well, that's why I didn't ask what your mayor pings were.
Exactly, right?
Okay. Well, good luck out there, and let's see how things go.
Yep, sounds good.
Cat, Miss Dakota, Sam, Gambling.
Always no Dakota, Gambling, Cat, Sam.
Yes. Cat, Miss Dakota, Sam, or Gambling, yes.
Okay. I put them in the wrong order, but that's fine. And day 2...
Are Dam's in play, or Mazephyli's in play?
Fascinating. That's cross-referencing between those two.
It is, yeah. So currently I'm floating around and hoping that someone guesses me as the damsel, potentially. Cool. If there is one in game, that's useful. If not, they might still think I'm a drunk huntsman. So that's fine. I just want to survive for a while.
Well, I'm willing to put out that I've spoken to a damsel claim.
Okay.
See what happens there. If, by the way, if you are actually the damsel, then backpedal now, because it's going to backfire real hard.
No, I'm not the damsel.
Wait, who invited Theo? God damn it. I suppose it's time to open the floor to nominations. If everyone's back.
Does anyone have any exciting announcements?
Dakota had an announcement.
My announcement is that one of Karen or Kat is a damsel, because I'm the librarian. Always been the librarian, never been anything else but the librarian.
Dakota is executed, everyone please go to sleep.
Night.
Interesting play.
Yeah.
And she picked out 2 minions, so don't think she knows that. Oh, that's funny. Karen or Kat? Yes, she did just say Karen or Kat. Also, expert timing. Very, very well done.
Thank you. I had a feeling that Dakota did give me a heads up that they were planning on making such a big announcement, so
yeah,
very reasonable.
Emerald has been the one poisoned every night so far.
All right, I'm off to evil team.
Yep. All right, we're gonna follow to Evil Team.
Violently discuss the whereabouts of a missing child. Who do you think has that missing child?
One other than me. They're pointing
Cat. Yeah, cat. Sure.
Matt, I want you to know that if this was real life, I would be chuckling while looking at you. What were you guys saying? Sorry, Karen and Kat?
Cat.
Okay, alright.
Yeah,
fair enough. I send everybody back to sleep. Oh, goodness gracious me.
I hate
All
holding
right.
the baby.
But it's just a baby.
But I think I'm the safest pair of hands for it right now.
It's not like the baby has
Oh,
a shotgun or anything. It's safe.
No, it's just a killing demon hell child thing. Well, actually, I'm quite practiced with that with my kids.
Oh my. Cat, who do you wish to poison? Speaking of killing.
I will keep it on Emerald again. I have suspicions that Michael might actually be the damsel, or the scary preacher. But yeah, let's keep the poison on Emerald.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And we'll see. Yeah. So yeah, you do need to go and preach somebody. Maybe. Maybe.
Yep. Maybe.
Let me know if my poison's been cancelled. Okay. Have fun. Oh, my doorbells were strung. Bear with.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to somebody else then. Hello, Emerald?
Hey.
Been a while since we chatted. Just wondering how you think about the game so far.
I think lots of things. I think it's very weird that I'm getting an Empath 0 next to a claimed recluse. Karen seems extremely suspicious. Matt is almost definitely the Cerenovus. Matt claimed to have cannibal seamstress information, yet Sam is claiming investigator with a ping on Matt as the Cerenovus. The other ping is dead, so Matt's almost definitely the Ceri. Karen suspicious. I'm hoping Fran was a pixie and that Fran and Ethan aren't a double claim. I don't know, there's a lot going on basically.
It's been a while since I've been able to come and say, hey, have you solved the game yet? Emerald, have you solved the game yet?
Yeah. Can't say that I have.
Ooh.
The thing I'm working on right now is the outside account. It can just be Dakota and gambling, and that's fine. But I'm really suspicious of myself being the drunk, to be honest, just because I'm next to a claimed recluse and both my neighbors seem suspicious. But for that to be possible, it's got to be a Baron making it a little monster game for sure. Which is possible, and then there's probably a damsel out there somewhere in that world as well. I haven't talked to Michael or Kat yet. I really love to get their claims.
All right, well, we wish you luck. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you. Sure.
Hello, Michael.
Hello.
How do you feel about the game going? How is it going so far?
I don't know. I think that I'm pretty well. I don't know. I feel a little bit precarious. Bluffing an empath 1 between the pixie and the person they're confirming is a bit not so great for selling an actual person. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's where we're at.
Oh boy, yeah. Well, are you going to pivot or just stick with your claim?
There's no balloonist on the script, yeah?
On this script, no.
I might pivot. We'll see how it goes.
All right, well, we'll wish you luck.
Yeah.
All right, so now we need to figure out who we want to tell Ben we think that he should kill. And I wonder if he'll come up and visit and find out. So Fran's definitely staying alive. And Michael probably should stay alive. Hello.
I will be keeping Michael alive. But I did get recommendations on who Matt wanted killed.
Ooh, and who does Matt want killed?
So I don't know if Twitch chat knows, but the way I like to run Little Monster, because Little Monster, the storyteller, decides who dies, I am all in favor of the evil team giving suggestions to the storyteller on who they would like to be killed based on the information that they've gathered throughout the day, as if they were really minions or the demon trying to get information on who to kill at night. So they might say something like, gambling is actually the fortune teller, and I think they if I was the demon, I would definitely kill them tonight because I don't want them getting any more information. I'm like, okay, you know what? I want to try and emulate a real demon, so I'm going to follow the evil team's wishes. And Matt suggested Emerald or Michael. And I was like, And then last of all, he suggested Fran because he was worried that what Fran might be. But I'm not killing Fran tonight because I've already given them their information. Then no, because no minions nominated. Not killing Michael because Cat thinks he might be the damsel.
We heard that.
Spicy.
It's so spicy. Gambling's not cursed anymore.
That's true.
Is Emerald still cursed?
Which means I'm not going to kill Emerald, especially since he's been getting zeros poisoned all night.
Yeah.
So the real question becomes, who dies? I'm not going to kill Lachlan just yet, but I might be tempted to.
Patters has suggested Theo.
I was thinking about it.
And Evan has suggested, should we start killing minions?
I'm tempted. I was going to kill potentially Matt in the night.
I think killing Matt in the night would be quite spicy for the rest of town. It will.
But Matt made himself mad today.
Yeah.
He made himself mad that he was the pixie.
Oh boy.
So if I feel like he wants to die tomorrow and he actually claims cannibal, I'm going to execute him.
That is spicy. That is definitely spicy.
But I was thinking the same thing, Evan. Great minds think alike. If I don't say so myself.
Oh, there's another vote for Theo.
Look, why not? Let's just kill Theo here. Sounds like a good idea. We gave him one night to ponder his fate. Let's all head back.
All right. All right, this is going to be interesting.
Morning, everyone. It is a joyous day today, for when you wake, you return to the town square to find that Theo has been killed in the night.
Yes. How good.
Brilliant.
All right, gambling, let's go.
So happy.
Karen, can I talk to you?
Yes, lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we chat?
Yeah, let's go, Matt.
Oh, I was muted. I was just asking Theo for a chat.
No, I'm not the investigator. I that yesterday.
I see. Oh, I missed that. What are you then?
I am the huntsman.
You're the huntsman. It's funny because I'm the huntsman.
Uh-huh.
All right.
That's fine.
Well, why did you name Gambling or Sam as the Cerenovus?
Because I already used my ability night 1, so I was happy to be cannibal fee because I heard of a cannibal and I just wanted to be executed.
Wait,
in case it was a double claim.
You used your ability night 1?
Yes.
On who?
I am not going to share that info yet.
Okay. You're not the huntsman though, because I'm the huntsman.
Sure.
So I'm working off the assumption you're either my damsel or a minion.
Well, I'm neither.
Okay. Alright, okay. I guess I'm happy to let this sit, but... alright, okay.
But a Lachlan.
Another 0.
Interesting. And for me, the new preacher target is Matt, or the new empath number is the same as it's been all game.
Okay. Okay, cool.
There we go.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
of crowing about the fact that you've played him into oblivion because he's a cannibal who claimed to have seen a seamstress, and you got the seamstress. So, for Twitch chat's benefit, Sam has bamboozled Matt into the ground. Matt is 100% the Cerenovus. Like, there's no way he's not. Which means that we've also got to trust. Which also means we've got to trust one of the investigator out there. So this is a lot. Where's our investigator?
I don't think so. I'm the investigator gambling.
Oh.
So little bit less great, but.
Okay, and your pings were Matt, someone?
Mine were Matt and Ethan. Matt and Ethan as Cerenovus.
This is perfect. All right, Matt is pinned.
He's so very dead. Let's murder him.
This also paints Karen as evil because of that recluse stuff we were talking about. I have no idea if we.
Yeah.
Like, so we definitely got Witch, we definitely got Cerenovus.
We could have Poisoner.
I've
But
got some
the amount of poisoning that needs to happen. Okay.
I've got some savant information that points to there being a poisoner in play. I can tell you actually. I've got 2 days actually. So I trust you at this point, like 100%. If you've pulled a bamboozle on me, then you've also done it in a way that kills yourself, and whatever.
Yeah.
So 2 days of savant information. Either there is a huntsman between Michael, Fran, Theo, and Matt.
Yep.
Or there is a poisoner between Dakota, Gambling, Cat, and Sam. At this point, holy shit! At this point, that basically makes Cat the poisoner.
Sorry, hold up. Poisoner between
Dakota, me, Cat, and you. So
Dakota,
three dead players and Cat.
Yeah.
So unless and the huntsman claim I have is not in that 4.
Yeah, I have Lachlan.
It's not in that 4.
Okay.
So
Poisoner could be Captain.
Yeah. So holy shit! Like we might.
We just need to find the witch.
Have we solved this?
We need the witch still.
Matt
Could be Karen.
fits. Karen Witch, Cat Poisoner.
Could be. I could easily see that being the world.
Oh, beautiful. The only problem I have at that point is I have a double claim between Michael and Emerald.
I also have that double claim.
That could be a pixie. Like,
I don't think that's the pixie. I think one of them could be the damsel. Empath makes a lot of sense to me.
Okay. I don't want to push too hard on either of that then. If it's because it's either pixie or damsel or.
Yeah. Fran is claiming pixie. By the way, Fran is claiming pixie.
Oh, in which case Fran is not the pixie. Cool. That's fine. Oh wait, Fran is straight up. Wait. Fran is straight up claiming pixie, as in just like.
Fran is claiming pixie. Town Crier got the ability off of Ethan.
Oh, sweet. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I think we can just come out with a world here.
I don't know how Fran would have known that Ethan was Town Crier.
Because the advantage here is that we've if it's a little monster.
I think a lot of people want to chat to you gambling, so I don't want to stretch it out for too long.
Okay. I'm actually willing to let people come in here.
I'm happy for Lachlan to come in here. He was the one who was asking. What was the day 2 savant information?
Yeah, there we go. First off, so I've heard of savant information, Lachlan. I've told Sam it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Are you
number 3? Okay,
there we go. I was going to talk around it in case you didn't trust Sam yet, but
no, that's fine. Sam's probably fine.
Day 3?
Okay, so day 3 is there is a preacher in play or there is a poisoner in play. Here is what I think is happening. I think that Cat was the poisoner because I've worked through my information.
I think we got a full solve here, Lachlan. Basically, Matt is Sam was the investigator. Sam full
Cerenovus knows that.
Matt is the fully just out as Cerenovus because he also claimed to be a cannibal, picking up a seamstress ability of Sam when Sam is not the seamstress. So Cat is just a Cerenovus. Matt is just Cerenovus. According to your information, points to Cat being the poisoner. Real hard.
I think that's right.
And it's the third one is tenuous. I think we have a little monster game, but it's partially metaing off the fact that I'm the snitch, and so therefore
there has to be. If Cat's the poisoner, Matt's the Cerenovus. We've had a witch kill, so there has to be a little monster.
Karen's the witch. I think Karen's the witch.
And then Karen.
I think Karen's claiming Recluse.
And Recluse looks to be a snitch bluff based on the fact that Matt was claiming it day 1.
Yeah, and also the Cerenovus put Recluse out there, which feels like something that they could do if it's a snitch bluff.
So we may well have a hard-pinned evil team. The only problem I have is that I have an
empath
claim off of Emerald, and I think Emerald was saying he had an empath to 0, which
Could be poison.
Doesn't work.
Lachlan,
Yeah,
what's
could
your
al-
second day Savant information? That's what I don't have.
There is a damsel or a Mezephiles in play. I think Mezephiles has to be false. I've worked through it, as long as I'm getting correct info. So damsel has to be true. So we've got a floating damsel somewhere. I probably want to kill Cat today. Cat, yeah,
I'm
because
so worried about leaving the Cerenovus alive. Like, Matt is 100% the Cerenovus, but I'm so worried about leaving him
he
alive.
is.
He's not carrying the baby. Like, there's no earthly way he's carrying the baby, so I get
Yeah,
behind
that's
that.
what I'm thinking. I want to take out Cat. I prefer if you didn't out that I was the Savant, because I don't want to die. But if we can take Cat out, we're running out, then I can be sure I get correct information tomorrow if I survive.
Alright, let's do Cat then.
The only trouble I'm having is, like, your Savant information is real strong, and there's a possibility you've picked up a poison on the way, at which point
possibly
things get messy. Things get real messy.
Yeah, look, it's true, but I don't think it was strong to start with. 4 options for poisoner was significant. I think it just happened to be that Mr. Dakota, Sam, and Gambling all died. And pinning it down, I think it has to be Cat poisoner.
Notably, of those kills, none of them were Storyteller controlled.
Yes,
Gambling died to Witch,
exactly.
I died to my own execution, Dakota died to Sarah outing, so...
Yeah, so they're probably going to make a damsel guess at some point.
Drag us.
Yeah. So I'm going to please do not me as Savant. But yeah,
unfortunately, you are the only living member of this cabal. So if you want to start pushing,
that's fine. Can you out the Savant info? That's probably fine. You say you just spoke to one at some point. If it comes down to me, that
I can only give 2 days because otherwise it's just you.
Oh no, I was saying you spoke to a Savant somewhere.
I have only spoken to 2 players today. Unless people are just not paying attention to who I've spoken to. If I give all 3 days, then unless Sam is giving me Savant information as a dead player, the Savant is you. So I can only give 2 days.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
It's what it is. Hey, chat.
Because it doesn't line up.
I mean, it does if I'm not sticking to what I claimed to you, I think.
Okay, so do you or do you not want to kill Matt?
I mean, Matt's a secondary concern right now. I believe I've talked to some people in town who want to do other things today.
Okay. Question. Where did this? So I think I know where the investigative ping on Gambling and Sam comes from. Where did the investigative ping on me and Matt come from?
Do we want to do this now?
I think
it comes from me. So I was the actual investigator. Sam, it turns out, was the Savant, which is a little awkward. But yeah, that's where that second one came from.
I tried that for a second, but I'm happy to let it slide. There's no way that Sam kills himself at day 1, but sure, whatever.
I can confirm it. It's very real and totally trustworthy. Plus also the Savant information that the Sam was given day 1 is very, very powerful. So
it's very powerful.
Right.
You want me to? I can out that. Because I think it's quite good. So the Savant information I got day 1 was that there is a huntsman between Michael, Fran, Theo, or Matt, or there is a poisoner between Dakota, Gambling, Cat, or Sam. I am inclined to believe that the huntsman side of that is false, and of the poisoner side, there's 1 living player. Lachlan, wouldn't you mind?
Yeah, I nominate Cat.
All right. Lachlan nominates Cat. What is your accusation? Oh, thought I killed you
Okay,
there,
I'm
Cat.
very glad I didn't witch die. So, Cat is looking very much like the poisoner, because the information given on the first day names Matt, Mr. Dakota, Sam, or Gambling as the poisoner. It was probably not super powerful when it was given out. However, since that time, 3 of those people have died, and 1 has not. I trust one of them died. I trust Gambling, Sam, and Mr. Dakota. So Cat is the poisoner.
Not the poisoner. I have claimed my role to a few people. I think we are in a very, very shaky position in town. If you want to do this, you can do this, but bad choice.
Are we really using 2 dead votes here?
Yes, please do not use 2 dead vote. Please kill Cat, though.
I'm gonna start the votes if that's your final defense, Cat.
Yeah, sure.
I was.
Alright, I'm starting the votes.
Okay. Cat is poisoner. Please kill. Please kill.
I was.
I'm annoyed at how hard this is to kill. I'm also annoyed that Matt is voting on this, though, so...
I'm good to kill Matt too, honestly. That's...
If we're not killing Cat, then could we kill Matt because they rhyme?
Michael nominates Matt.
Michael nominates Matt. What is your accusation, Michael?
He's the only surviving member of the investigator pings, and he's likely evil. Fran, do you have anything more to add?
Matt, what is your defense?
I claim Goblin.
All right. Matt has been
actually, no, I do have.
Everybody go to sleep. Give me 1 second while I apologize to Matt.
What just happened?
All right, Jules. All right. What was it that you wanted to say before I head back to the
Right, you have to cancel the vote there, because that's all I see. Yeah, I'm surprised that Cat didn't make a damsel claim.
He was debating it. He was definitely debating it. Just as I said, if this was real life, I would wake him up and give him a very, I'm sorry, Matt, I didn't, it's the way things go. And then I would send him back to sleep. And I did, so I went in and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, Matt. And he's like, look, I was debating whether or not to make the damsel play, but it was funny. I think you did the cool thing, so.
Yeah, Evie, I don't think we can kill the damsel tonight. It's the only way that evil has. But
yeah.
Every single person in the evil team is highly suspected. They know. Gambling and Sam have the game. They know. So, yeah. They know who all the evil are. They know it's a little monster game. So, it's very interesting about what's going to happen. So, I don't think you can kill the minions tonight.
I do not believe I kill them.
I think you can kill Lachlan. Yeah? Or Emerald.
I'm very tempted to.
Very tempting.
I'm interested to see who Cat poisons first, though. But we need to choose who is the...
Who's holding the baby?
Matt still wakes to see who's holding the baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says with storyteller confidence like no other, "You all wake."
Oh, Ben.
On my face as I ask you, who has stolen my baby? And how did I have a baby?
It would be Karen.
Karen.
I pointed Cat.
Oh, once again, Matt, you've been overruled.
Yeah, Karen. Thanks.
Good night, guys. Oh boy. Good night, Matt. Would you like to stay here, Jules, and chat with Matt about what me and him talk about during the day while I do my night stuff?
I did notice that you and Ben had a conversation. Can we kind of get the down low?
So I knew yesterday that I was really in trouble when I chatted to Emerald and said that I got the seamstress ability from Sam, and Emerald queried it. And I doubled down and said 100% it's true. And Emerald said, but Sam's the one claiming investigator. So I knew I was going up the flagpole today. I made myself mad so that if they decided to go in some other direction, I could pull it away. And that conversation with Ben was him asking whether I was trying to trigger my madness yet.
Ah.
And so I was mad as the pixie. Hence my death when I claimed goblin.
Good to know, good to know. There's no goblin on the script, so that was a little confusing, but
I was trying to be as
entertaining as possible, as usual.
Frivolous as possible.
All right. Well, I wish your team luck. We'll see how this goes.
Thank you. I think we're going to need it.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Breaking Madness with an off-script character is very interesting. I don't know if I would play it that way, but I'm not the one that's storytelling, so... and obviously this was discussed before, so it is what it is. Hi, Ben!
Alright. So, Kat has continued to remain to keep the poison on Emerald, and so has Karen remained to keep the curse on Emerald, which leads me to believe that I cannot kill Emerald. I also said, Kat, you sure you want to kill Emerald? And she said, oh, if I don't poison Emerald, will you probably kill him? And I said, I can't assure you of that, Kat. And she said, oh, I'll keep it on Emerald. And I went, oh.
So
but
if
Kat, if
Emerald still gets a 0 when Lachlan dies, maybe Fran should be the one who dies tonight?
I think that is the case, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So it does need to be Fran.
Excellent. I'm going to Emerald up then.
All right, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, I agree, JC. If Michael survives and isn't guessed, he deserves the sweet kiss of death and safety.
All right, I'm about to start the day, but do you have anything else you want to say?
Yeah, we were just noting that if Michael survives today and isn't guessed, he deserves that sweet kiss of death first.
He does.
He does. He's done a good job. So, yeah. All right, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on a minute.
No.
I'm almost thinking leaving the damsel in is giving evil too much of a win condition that they know. Because they know that Emerald's not the damsel. They know that there's a huntsman out. They've sort of got like a 1 in 2 for the damsel claim.
They have a 1 in 2 for the damsel claim, but they only have 2 minions alive. And they're sprung.
They are sprung.
Yeah. So this is the only way that evil could win if they get confident about that.
Alright. Fair enough. I will kill off Fran. But I worry we're giving the evil team the game. But either way, it's been a very close game. I hope could feel the moral victory knowing that they figured out who evil team was.
Oh.
In
you
the
think,
worldview.
Evan says, ooh, do you think Damsel has a use it or lose it expiration date for the evil team?
I think in this sort of case they know that they know that their time is rapidly coming out, and if they don't make their call today, I think they are going to lose it. But I think they know that they have to make it today, and I wonder if they think they will meta me into believing that I have left the damsel alive because they are not in such a good position.
Yeah, and yeah, it is in Michael's best interest to get himself killed, and double claiming the empath hasn't worked yet. Yeah, and the early end of the day was triggered by evil, so still evil's fault. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Right. Well, I think we'll stick with Fran, and we'll see what happens as the game goes.
Yep. All right, let's go.
Welcome. You welcome. You wake to find that Fran has been killed in the night.
Oh.
No, particularly shocking.
Let him onto the game, and I'm almost certain. Dakota, do you mind having a quick chat?
Chat with you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sure,
Sam,
can I get him back?
Lachlan, can I have a chat?
Yeah, sure.
I think evil warrants me being the damsel. I don't see them killing me there.
I think there's a chance that you were killed because it's a little monster game, and like giving the damsels an easy out too late is a bit. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's a little monster game. I think you were killed by the ST there. So
Yeah.
I think you're being, yeah. Also, it looks like my attempt to cover for you in the night chat did not work, Fran. I'm really sorry.
That's fair, I
If you
appreciate
were
it.
killed by the ST, then that means evil is doing pretty well and doesn't need the help.
Yeah, it's a little worrying.
Yeah.
Fran, do you want to talk?
Yeah, sure.
I
Interesting.
mean, I have no idea who's evil apart from Matt, who's obviously evil.
Well, at least that's.
Yeah, that's what I have. So
Maybe
here's the solve that Sam and I have been batting around. It's still viable, but basically the possibility of a Baron with a drunk does throw something into it. So Matt was a Cerenovus, like hard pinned, not only by investigator. So Sam was the actual investigator, and part of the pinning of Matt is the fact that Matt claimed to be the cannibal, with who got the seamstress ability off of Sam. So Sam just pinned Matt to the wall, MVP.
Is Lachlan the actual savant then?
Lachlan's the actual savant with this information. Day 2 and 3 are either there's a damsel or a Metse. I don't think there's a Mesopheles. Like, I can't make that work in any world unless some real shenanigans are going on. Which means the damsel's probably real, which is annoying, because evil have an out.
Well,
and
didn't
day
Dakota say they saw a damsel? I was one of the damsel pings, so...
Yeah, I think Dakota threw some stuff out. Dakota's not going to give the actual pings in library, like, of course not. And day 3 was either there's a preacher or a poisoner. So between day 1 and day 3, that theoretically nails cats at the walls.
You know what
poisoner.
Kat is claiming?
I don't. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Huntsman.
She gave me a 3 of Oracle, Librarian, Mayor. Librarian and
Ooh.
Mayor are both claimed. So
That's okay. Maybe not. Okay. So
That
Lachlan
wasn't
is the
evil.
one, kind of on his own, pinning cats to the wall. I don't have.
do you know who the actual empath is? I've got Michael, Karen, and Emerald as all empaths.
I've got Michael and Emerald, and Karen I've just put down as a witch for the moment because it's the only way I can make the fit work. In terms of information I have, it's possible. I honestly don't know, and like as far as information goes, I haven't actually spoken to either of them together in Path numbers since
How much
day
do you
1.
trust Lachlan?
Michael had a 1 early, and I don't believe that 1 was real, so Michael is most likely to be the damsel. If you've been Metse turned, I think I just lost the game. Oh shit. That's scary. But we don't have a Metse.
Lachlan and
so...
Michael nominated yesterday, so if it's Little
Wait,
Monster...
you were the pixie picked up Town Crier, right?
Yeah.
Thank God. Okay, because I trust Theo. Alright, sweet. Okay, I think we.
Theo wasn't the tank crier, Ethan was.
Oh, what was Theo then?
Man. You died at night.
That's really funny.
Funny for me.
It was funny
You're
for me.
alive.
It's funny for me because Theo, like, we had a really, really long day 1 conversation, and he backed down from Mayor because he thought I was the pixie. Oh no.
Right.
Okay. Well, either way, that's okay. Either way, that's fine. Either way, you picked up their ability, so you. Ethan could be. I know I can't make you evil. The only way I can make you evil is through a Metse flip, and I don't think we have Metse.
Or I just double claim town crier. Lol.
One of them is fine. No, no. It doesn't work with any of the worlds I can build.
I could be like any other minion. I could be like the witch who kills you.
You died at night. I recognized in the monster a minion.
If there's a live damsel and 2 other minions, I can still be evil. I don't know why I'm going. Yeah, whatever.
It's no. I get it. I do this too, trying to work out ways that I could be evil. But personally,
I want to see
I'm
what
pretty
cat
good.
is. And
I do too. We've got 2 executions. I think it's a little monster game. I think we have to kill a minion here, otherwise we're going to have a really hard job of it.
Yeah.
Day 3.
I'm gonna try to cut.
Good luck. If it's
Right, see you in a bit.
if it's just saying, if it's one of Cannibal, Recluse, or God, what was the third one? Anyway, I think
Karen Backtown's Recluse, didn't she?
yeah, which we think is a snitch bluff, partially because
And Emerald's got straight zeros.
yeah. Well, I don't actually know what Emerald has, but Matt has been. The reason why we think Recluse was a snitch bluff is Matt was claiming Recluse day 1 to Sam. So.
Cool. Okay, I'm happy with that.
All right, we've got a working world. Yeah, I definitely think we need to stick to Cat or Karen. Catch you later. Good luck.
All right, see you in a bit. Bye.
I believe the huntsman can alter the outsider count, or just have the outsider be the damsel. But that is, I believe, up to the storyteller.
So, do we want to do
If
some?
she's the damsel, then why are both Michael and Emerald claiming empath?
I don't know. Emerald's just like the actual empath. Michael is the minion, and Cat is
I
probably.
think it's an empath anyway.
I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I am thinking I might come out as Snitch. Not Snitch, Damsel.
I've already done that, and I was one of Dakota's pings.
Oh, cool. Okay, perfect. Sure. All right, great. That works.
Cool.
Yep. All right, let's head back.
Do you know what Cat's claiming?
Oh, Oracle. Yeah. 001.
Sure, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, did seem a little hesitant, but.
Lachlan's the savant.
Is he? I guess so. Yeah.
Sam's the OG investigator. That's what I heard from gambling.
Oh, okay. I trust that. Matt's just always evil there, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a chance that if Cat's legit, then it could be Michael and Emerald both taking empath.
Yeah, that's
so wrong.
I don't know how that works with the savant. Was
seems
was
unlikely.
Karen one of the hunts people in the savant info? I don't know. We'll clarify when we get back.
Yeah. Look, I do think the best kill is Michael today. It's likely that he's just evil here, and I think Emerald's probably good, in my opinion.
Sure.
Oh,
Alright,
definitely.
let's
Evie.
head back.
Right. See ya.
Oh yeah, the good team wants to kill Michael. This is great. Huntsman. Wow.
Can you make sure that everyone knows what just happened there, Ben?
Yes, I will, as soon as everyone comes back.
Perfect.
Oh boy.
You minion-y bastard.
I just walked into a very sus chat in the town square.
It's about to get so much better, Theo.
Oh, good.
So Dakota, I don't know why, but I can't hear you at all in the.
Discord hates me. I've been having trouble last couple bit.
Yeah, she's been having trouble the
Yeah,
entire
that
game.
was a fun game of tag we played, but it didn't really help anything.
Gambling, Karen.
Fish him back.
Back they come. Welcome back to the town square. As you walk into the town square, you notice that plastered on the front door of the town hall is a notice that says in neatly written writing, Matt has made a minion guess of whom they think is the damsel. Matt, do you want to repeat that?
I claim minion, and I guess that Bachman is the damsel.
And with that, I can congratulate everyone for making it this far into the game. Nominations are now open.
Yeah, evil bastard, Matt.
Who's the damsel then?
We knew it from when Dakota tried to execute themselves. When Dakota executed themselves.
Is there any world where Matt was method turned and
Good job, good.
I don't believe so.
No, Investigator Ping is still on
Yoshino's
Matt.
investigator day one.
Damn, we can come up now. I'm 100% certain.
Question. Matt, who did Matt pick?
Me.
Lachlan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am not the damsel.
Wait, Matt is a minion? Okay.
Matt's 100% a minion.
Yeah, I'm a minion. I'm the goblin.
All right.
I also want to guess that
based
Lachlan
on
is
my
the
answer.
damsel.
I do want to. Sorry, just before I acknowledge that damsel guess, I do want to answer a rules question. Matt asked if there was a goblin on the script, and they were claimed goblin on the stand, and they were made mad by madness, or made mad by a Cerenovus, and they claimed something different. They claimed a goblin on the stand, and they were executed. Then they would win the game for their team. That is correct.
Why are you doing a clarification on something that isn't on the script? Anyway, I want to claim minion and guess that Lachlan is the damsel.
Emerald stands up, tears away that town's square notification / announcement, and says, "This is nonsense, for I am the minion." And I claim that Lachlan is a damsel. Everyone looks at him like he is utterly mad.
Does town want me to reveal my pings?
Oh, damn, minion guess is gone.
Yes.
Gambling would like to
I'm just trying to make
and
people
say
sure.
Twitch chat is the damsel.
Okay. Okay. The damsel pings were Fran and Michael.
You were not one poison, I think. Or possibly drunk. No, if not one poison.
I'm happy to claim damsel until Michael does, and then I'll back off.
Michael, are you the damsel? The guess is definitely used.
No, I'm the mayor. Fran's a damsel. I think he just claimed it.
Okay, I nominate Michael.
I'd like to go
Emerald
Michael.
nominates Michael. What is your accusation, Emerald?
Michael's in a hard double claim with the dead player. He was previously in a double claim with me. If Michael isn't the damsel, Michael is on the evil team and should die.
Yeah, to be fair, sorry to be clear, I am the mayor.
Also, Emerald.
Alright, yes.
You're dead.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
Michael, what is your defense?
Wait, hold on. Is this?
I forgot about the witch.
This could be Feral Day.
It could be Little Monster.
Let's just let it sit. Let's just let it sit.
Michael, is that your
Yeah,
defense?
I think we have to let it go because right now we're in Final Four. I'm definitely not the demon. I don't know who is at this point.
So funny.
I'm taking that as your defense. Starting the votes.
Yeah, I'm happy to let this sit.
Oh man.
Anyone? I'm taking votes. Fair enough. Michael, you're safe today.
And I just want to talk publicly about an interaction I had earlier in the game with Matt, who was claiming to be the cannibal, and claimed to get seamstress information. Hard claim doubled down on getting seamstress information after Sam was executed. Sam has not claimed seamstress. No one has ever claimed seamstress. Matt is 100% evil and is almost
clear this up,
definitely
Emerald?
a minion. Yeah, sure.
Cool. I am the investigator. The original investigator ping that was actually true of Ethan and Matt came from me. Knowing this, I claimed seamstress to both of my pings because I was always planning on getting myself executed and I wanted them to not be sure what I was. As it happened, that worked quite well.
Yep. The Matt is a minion, the damsel gets his used.
I think Sam's evil here, and that's why I got wrong.
Final call for nominations.
To add to that, Matt tried to convince me that Lachlan and myself are on the same team with a seamstress info. So I don't know.
I actually think Cat might be fine. I think, I think actually Cat's probably fine.
Ooh, spicy stuff. Emerald dying to the witch curse was spicy, if nothing else. Shall we figure out who Kat, Karen, and Matt choose as their final day for Little Monster?
Yeah, there's a heated debate going on about killing a minion, and if killing a minion probably gives good 100% who they know. So, who might be holding the her little monster? But wow.
Let's see who they choose as a little monster, who they poison, and who they witch choose.
Yep, let's do that.
Let's do that first.
I'm muting because I'm gonna
This little
laugh.
monster is growing up to be more large than any of you can carry, and so I quite possibly believe that this might be one of your last opportunities to hold this baby in your arms. Potentially, who knows?
I point at Karen.
I point at Karen.
Cat.
Karen, the tribe has spoken.
Oh, no.
Thanks.
Oh, boy.
Alright, everyone please go to sleep. Good night, Matt.
Good night.
That you do not wake first. So back to sleep.
Sure.
Picked Michael when I had the chance, shouldn't I?
I mean, I can't say anything, but if I could, I would be saying things.
I know. I just felt. I mean, that was all before the sus got on me, and I just didn't want to sort of confirm our evil. But let's poison Lachlan.
Lachlan is considered poisoned. Alright. Any suggestions on kills, Cat?
I trust you.
Thanks, that makes one of us. Fair enough. Sleep well, Karen. I mean, Cat. 2 Ks on this team, it's a lot.
It's terrible.
Whom do you witch?
Oh, myself.
Oh, fair enough. I would too if I was in your position holding a little baby.
Thanks, Ben.
Before I send you to sleep, though, if you could choose who would die, who do you choose?
Well, I would love to get rid of Lachlan, who I think is the savant.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I assume you're going to kill Cat, but yeah, it's fine. Cool. Thank you, Ben.
Alright, alright.
Who are you going to kill? Evan says little monsters should generally be just one evil alive on the final day. Always exceptions, but when the evil team can pick who holds the baby and 2 of them are known, it just becomes a coin flip at the end.
That is true. A player dies each night. I wonder, if Evan's around in chat, what does he think of the idea? I'm curious. He's had many more years of experience running Clock Tower.
Yeah, very
One of the
experienced.
thoughts going through my head is potentially killing 2 people at night.
That leaves 2 people
One evil.
alive.
Oh, that's true. And ending the game, because I've had enough of this game. Finishing the game for good team. No, I miscounted. Yes, no, I can only kill 1.
Evan gives
in
us
that case-
question marks.
Evan gives us question. What, Evan? You don't want to end the game instantly? Ah, well, I suppose that sort of wisdom and knowledge of smart things comes with experience. One can only dream of. Back to who I should kill. No, I think in my head I was trying to leave a situation where there was two good alive, and evil with a decent chance of winning by potentially killing 2. But no, that's no way that I can do that. I think I do need to kill Lachlan. Or do I leave him alive?
If you kill Cat, good has the solve. They know there's a damsel, and they know it's not Lachlan. So they have to trust Michael's damsel claim.
No, but I do need to leave 1 evil alive.
Well, yeah, Karen holding the baby.
Yep. Oh, Karen. Look, Evil had their chance.
They did.
They took it on Michael. I'm gonna kill Cat.
Yep.
It feels rough, but
Chat feels like that good earned the solve here. So
yeah.
let's see.
I mean, I think I have to give the clap to Good for managing to conceal the damsel from the full Evil team for long enough so that they could make it to this point.
Yeah.
We'll see if Evil can wiggle their way out of it, but I agree. I think Evil team are looking grim at the moment.
Yeah.
Let's head back.
All right.
Alright.
That's okay.
Okay.
Michael, what are you?
Alright. I actually am the damsel. If it's not
Okay. And Karen, what are you?
Well, I'm the damsel.
So what I note here is that there can only really be two outsiders. I've got a snitch claim. There has to be a damsel. There's no huntsman to shred it, which means there's no drunk. Emerald the empath gets a 0 every night, so unless Emerald is explicitly hit by the poisoner every single night, then I think it has to be Michael.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Emerald's the empath who got lots and lots of zeros.
Doesn't Dakota have info saying Michael's the damsel?
Yeah, so Dakota could have been poisoned on day 1.
No, I am. So here's the thing. So I think it's Karen because, like, in a world where Lachlan is evil, I don't see Matt as a minion guessing Lachlan as the damsel.
There's a possibility. There's a possibility where both Michael and Karen are evil here, and it's just Karen, Michael, Matt as the evil team, and Lachlan.
Don't think so. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, that flies in the face of the Savant info.
What was the Savant info?
The day 1, huntsman between Michael, Fran, Theo, Matt, false. Poisoner between Dakota, Gambling, Cat, and Sam.
Lachlan could have been poisoned on day 1.
I'd have to be poisoned day 1 and day 4. Possible. I don't think so.
I could be the drunk. I could be the drunk with the snitch. Those are your two outsiders.
And we have no damsel with 2 minions claiming damsel and a third minion guessing damsel?
If we're comparing Michael and Karen, we have Michael who went from empath, which is in play, to Maya, which is in play, to damsel, whereas Karen's claimed recluse, which Matt was self-claiming, I heard, to huntsman.
Karen's gone from investigator to recluse to damsel.
Can I offer something?
Yeah.
Karen claimed damsel to me yesterday in a private chat before everything happened in town. I trust Karen's claim.
Who is this?
Sam.
I would have had to have been poisoned on day 1.
As far as I
think
can tell,
that-
this comes down to whether Emerald was poisoned day 1 or Dakota was poisoned day 1.
I mean,
Well,
It's
if
worth
Emerald
thinking
was
that-
poisoned through the whole game, would have to be.
Yeah.
Dakota, are you willing to fully out your pings? Because I've only heard Fran.
Yeah, my pings, my fake pings were Kat and Karen. I said that out in public. My real pings were Fran and Michael.
So if you're
I was going to claim to you Dakota in our tag if we'd ever gotten to here, but I wasn't 100% that Matt was the minion. So I was trying to. I didn't want to out yesterday in case that there was a dude it was like a master in town or something.
Lachlan, do you want to go and get your Savant information? That will definitely.
Oh yes. I'm sure it will. Can I talk to you? You bet.
I will say, if we're measuring.
Some really good Savant info that's going to crack this game wide open for me.
Michael is... hold on.
Yes, Ben.
Trying to... Let's just keep it simple, stupid. Michael is the damsel. Michael is not the damsel.
Is not. Wait. Let me just pass this for a sec. if Michael,
Oh, hold on.
are you sure about that, Ben?
Michael is the damsel, or
Well, maybe it's fine.
Michael is not the damsel.
Oh yeah, okay, no, that actually does make sense. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fine.
Whew. Whew.
Oh, that was tough.
Had me.
So tough, so tough. Oof.
Thank you, JC Wama, putting more credit to my savant information on the final day than I.
But I think
I
Michael's
think you're-
probably the witch.
Sorry,
I think it's a
Lachlan,
Vortex game.
I think you're drunk.
Those are two true statements, Lachlan, so therefore you
Yeah,
must be
exactly.
No, I thought the same thing, but if Michael, it does make sense, I think, based on what. Yeah, it does. If Michael
Wait,
is not
hold
the
on.
Yep.
Oh no,
Pause
it
for a
was witch,
second.
we had a witch kill early, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's definitely not a Baron game now that the Recluse claim is gone. So there's no drunk around anywhere, for sure. So the only misinfo is coming from the poisoner, which we think is Cat. So the question is really, am I poisoned for the whole game, or is Dakota poisoned on the first night?
More likely.
I think
do we
that's
have
what
any
it comes
town
down to.
crier information that might help this? I understand we have 2 town criers.
No, Matt nominated,
we have
and then Dakota exploded, and I died.
Oh, shame.
yeah, we.
Does Sam have space to talk, please?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, yes. So at this point, as far as I can tell, there's nothing mechanical that's going to split them. So I would like to offer 2 pieces of info for the town's consideration. Firstly, if Emerald was the constant poison target, they were poisoned and witched when they witch exploded. I don't think that's the case if Karen's evil, because we've got an empath who's consistently clearing Karen. Secondly, I don't normally track where people are chatting, but I was keeping an eye on Matt yesterday, and I definitely remember seeing Matt and Michael talking yesterday, and I think that was to try and consider who the damsel guest was. I am socially feeling like it's for sure Michael here.
If I may throw in a point there, Sam, again with the point of whispers. I don't like using whispers too much, especially late game meta, because people should be able to talk to who they need to talk to. Karen wanted to talk to cats yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, and to be fair,
Yeah.
if
Also,
Matt was
Karen and
pretty
Kat were
much
each other's
evil,
first
I can
whisper
talk
as
to
well.
anyone else too.
I talked to Matt.
No. I
just the
talked
once
to
because
Emerald
he
and
has-
Lachlan first.
But all this is
That's
like
true.
mechanically
Yeah, it's a
we
bit
have to
fudge.
stop between an empath who has been permanently poisoned or a librarian who is poisoned once. And if we're playing the odds here,
Oh.
then
I think the odds are closer to 50-50. So
Yeah, we
Ben, you
haven't
go, then
seen
I'll keep
any other-
talking.
I'm gonna say
I'll
think...
let Ben's storytelling. I'll let him talk, and I'll keep going.
Yeah, I'm going. This has been a long day, and given that it's the final day, I want to be fair to both teams and not give people endless amounts of time. I'm aware of the situation you all find yourselves in, but I'd like to hear from the alive players, and then a little bit of time I'm going to give to the dead players to speak, if they would like to still. I'm sure they will. And then we'll move to nominations. I will ask, do we want to do a round robin?
We've kind of already done one in the night.
Fascinating. I'm glad I'm up to date.
So I just want to bring up that it's a point that I think Emerald made. I'm not sure 100% if it was Emerald or someone else. The roles I've claimed have been with Emerald and Theo. And in a world where there's a snitch, which I believe everybody trusts gambling, why would I be claiming roles that were not in the demon buff or the snitch buffs in this world?
Karen hard claimed to invest on the first day, which is also in play.
Yeah. So I kind of just want to explain my actions because basically from the get-go I've been trying to get killed. That's why I claimed investigator, hoping that it would be in play, making a very sort of public gesture to try and get killed, but didn't really work. I was then trying to bluff Huntsman to a few people, saying that I used my guess on night 1 and that I was trying to do that investigator play to get executed for a cannibal feed. I mean, Michael claimed empath to me first thing. Yeah.
Lachlan, do you have anything you want to say before we're giving the floor back to some of the dead people as well?
Yeah, look, I thought Karen was pretty shady in early chats, but I wouldn't put too much stock into that. I think Michael's the better kill.
Alright. People who are dead now, you have the opportunity to say your last thoughts and sway the good alive players, or the evil alive players, to do the things you wish, and then we'll open nominations. I'll give a minute for the final nominations. I'm going to put a timer on it. I will start counting down in chat, indicating the respective time slots. Feel free to say what you want.
One question, and Fran brought this up in chat. If the librarian is poisoned on the first night, why choose the witch and the pixie as the damsel? That just seems really strange to me.
Because then if evil latches onto it and they out evil, I feel like that poison just hurts evil more than that's
Emeralds,
good.
can I ask
I would
you...
expect to see more like drunk or something.
Yes.
That's why I think it's unlikely
Did
that
you-
Dakota was poisoned.
Did you ever out your Empath Zero to your neighbours?
Yes, immediately to Karen on the first day. So that's why I say it's closer to a 50-50. Because once the 50-50 for the first night poison, after that, and I out the Empath Zero, I'm going to keep getting poison after that if Karen has talked to Kat in that world.
So
I
the
think
possibility of you getting poison locked is actually pretty real.
it's about the same, yeah.
If Karen heard about the Empath Zero and went immediately to Kat and say, hey, you sniped it, keep that there, please.
Yeah.
I think it's 50-50, and I think it's actually mechanically unsolvable, which is sad. No, it's good, it's good.
To be fair, Michael was a lot more hesitant than Karen to come out after Matt, who I assume we all thought was a minion, used the gas. Michael didn't claim damsel until after swapping to Mare and then hard claiming Mare.
Yeah, and I would have claimed it to Dakota yesterday, except we had to play tag because we can't hear each other in whispers for some reason.
Oh god.
Alright, I am now going to open the floor to nominations. I'm counting down from a minute.
Yeah, I've actually been partially... Yep. I'm partially swayed. Because that point around Emerald came to us first is a very good one. Cat has to repeatedly hit. Doable.
The trouble is we
Alright,
can't find any other poisons.
Michael nominates Karen because I'm not trusting Lachlan to make this nomination. And it needs to
Michael
be made.
nominates Karen. What is your accusation,
Karen,
Michael?
I mean, I think that the world where the minions guess an evil player as damsel just doesn't work in my world, which leaves Karen as the only option at this point.
Karen, defense?
Well, yeah, I mean, I 100% think it's Michael, but I know it's not me, and I don't think it's Lachlan, so... But, yeah.
Alright.
That's it.
2 is required to put Karen on the chopping block. I'm starting the votes now.
I'll vote if you vote, Fran.
I don't know, man. As long as we get 4, I'm happy.
We need at least 5. We need at least 5 because if there's a mess, there's no mess. You're right. It's a poisoner witch. Yeah, this works.
4 is enough to put Karen on the chopping block. Currently, Karen's slated for execution. 30 seconds left for nomination.
Karen nominates Michael.
We have the
Karen
dead vote
nominates
removed.
Yes, we can.
My dead vote and...
It's me.
Mine and Emerald.
Alright.
And mine as well, please.
Gambling?
Yep.
Understood. Alright. Karen, what is your accusation?
It's not me, so it's Michael.
Michael, what's your defense?
Lachlan, if this is you, well done. Town, we cannot afford a single good vote or they'll tie it. I am the damsel. I was confirmed by a librarian. I didn't want to come out yesterday because, because clearly, like, in case Matt was not the minion and he was evil in some other way, and, like, there's so many ways they could have tried to trying to hide or like bluff a damsel pick that wasn't actually used yet. I just didn't want to to allow for it until the final day.
All right. Is that your defense, Michael?
That was my defense. Oh, can you?
I'm
There's
going
4
to
votes
vote.
on Karen. I think I'm
4
gonna
to
go
tie,
for
5
Karen.
to execute.
No, I'm gonna go for Michael.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
see-
ignore my gut.
Oh.
No, oh,
Wait, drop, don't tie
He's
it.
gonna
Don't
tie
tie it, don't tie it. Ethan,
Uh-oh.
drop
tie.
Oh,
Oh, what just happened?
Whatever happens, we just can't tie it.
3 votes is not enough to put Michael on the chopping block. Lachlan, do you plan on executing yourself?
Nope.
And with that, I can congratulate Lachlan. Well done. You have managed to be a part of the winning team.
That's good.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations to the good team.
Oh god.
Hold up. Gambling. That's all you, buddy. That's on tape. That's on fucking tape, gambling.
I was so doubtful. Like, this happens every
All
time.
right.
You get the solve and then everything falls apart.
Alright. I'm going to reveal everyone's roles. Thank you so much for the playing. This was an incredibly close and tight game. I was swinging backwards and forwards like a pendulum on wondering who would win there. The little monster which was in the game, those Storyteller night kills were very difficult to choose from. I was glad that I had Jules to help me make those decisions, as well as Twitch chat. I much
And Twitch
appreciate it.
chat, yes. We relied on Twitch chat a little bit.
We did lean on them. Starting from the top, Matt, the Cerenovus, Gambling, the Snitch, Sam, the Investigator that saw Matt, the Cerenovus, or Town Crier as Ethan. Ethan, the Town Crier, who was seen by Fran as the Pixie, Mr. Coda, the Librarian, who saw Michael or Fran as the Damsel. We had Kat the Poisoner, who successfully managed to poison Emerald every single night. Emerald the Empath, sitting between Karen the Witch, who is ultimately holding the little monster, and Lachlan the Savant. That's our game. Thank you so much for playing. It was a very, very tense game right up until the end there. I hope you didn't feel like I gave Good Team too much time to talk at the end, but it was swinging backwards and forwards even at the end up there. Very well played, everyone.
Yeah.
Just briefly about the damsel, yes. There was something going on between Sam and Lachlan, and I initially thought it was Lachlan Savant, Sam Investigator, and then I watched Lachlan for an entire day, and I missed him talking to the Storyteller.
Oh.
And based on that, I was sure that he was lying. There was no Savant there, which meant he had the damsel.
Oh no, I was chatting with Karen and saying that I was really certain it was Michael, but I didn't want to out evil at that point.
I had just come from a conversation with Kat and Karen, who had both said, we both think it's Michael the Damsel.
And I was hoping that Karen would do it if she was put on the block, and then you got in there first. It's like, no.
I mean, it was the right play, Matt. Like you were very close. Like,
Yeah, I was down to Michael or Lachlan for 2 or 3 days straight, and it was just that deciding factor of I don't see him talking to the Storyteller, so he can't be the Savant.
What was the reason for leaving Lachlan alive as a confirmed good? Was it because the good team was stuck with a 50-50?
I was painstaking over that last night. I think I left Lachlan alive because I wanted Emerald had thrown out a world where Michael was actually the evil, and I wanted to potentially leave that open in the case that in the case that Emerald wasn't swayed by some of the rest of the townsfolk's information. But then when everyone was like, Karen or Michael is the damsel, I was like, oh, I did not see this one coming, because me, Jules, and Twitch chat all thought the game was over for you guys going into that final day.
Yeah.
And when everyone was like, it's a 50-50, I'm
like,
sure me, Jules, and Twitch chats, jaws dropped to the next
So not
floor
a
down.
50-50.
No!
Karen and Matt, I'm sorry, I tried to drop my vote on Karen, but I forgot about server lag to Australia.
Yeah. It confused everybody though, so.
Well, that was the idea, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes.
You filled me full of pain because I had an alternate mechanically viable world, and when you kept your hand up on Karen, it was like, oh no, we fucked up.
We heard that in your voice. Thank you, everybody. It is 11, and so if the streamers can join me down below, we can say goodbye. Thank you, everyone, for playing. It was a great night.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat. Oh, good tea.
Connecting.
I just didn't even know what I wanted to happen on the final day, so all the votes happening, it was just like, I don't know what to think. I was so sure we'd lost because Matt dropped his vote, and I'm like, well, Matt's the one I'm sure is evil. It's definitely just Michael.
Absolutely stunning.
I needed one more panic. Like I got Sam, and I needed one other person to put their hand up, and I had it.
I was just happy I'd used my dead vote and didn't have to think about it.
Really crazy. That was so much fun to watch. You all had Twitch chat just rolling. Fantastic. We do have announcements. It is Mega Stream Week, and I will be hosting Game 4. So I hope to see everybody on Twitch chat at Game 4 on... It'll be my Sunday morning, but your Saturday nights. So that is what's happening. I don't know what I'm going to be hosting, but it will be interesting because it's me and Adam.
Ooh.
It'll
a
be
reminder, there's a new character being released on the Mega Stream as well. That's something to look out for.
Really?
Yeah.
I see. I'm out of the loop. That'll be interesting as well. And so yeah, definitely tune in. It'll be a really good 8 or so hours of Blood on the Clock Tower. What are we doing next week?
Let's
Emerald,
check the
take it away.
What are we doing next week? We are going to be running 2 games. Matt is going to be storytelling his script Uncertain Death, which is always fun.
I love
script
that
I really
one.
like to play. I always make sure someone else is running it so I can play Uncertain Death because it's a really cool puzzle. I like it a lot. And then I'll be running BMR, which we've had some great BMR games here recently, so hopefully we'll keep that going.
Yeah. And yes, it was so good watching as a neutral this last game because I did not want to be in that puzzle. I'm so glad I got to host it, not try and figure it out. Oh man, it was confusing even just knowing everybody and going, wait, what? How did you convince yourselves this?
There was so much lying going on. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Honestly, I was terrifying. Some of the earlier day Savant information would potentially solve the game for good team. So at the end there, when Lachlan and the rest of the town were all looking through that Savant information, it was like, no, it looks like a 50-50. I was like, wait, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. We're safe. I'm safe. I've done it. I've balanced the game fairly well. Oh, thank god.
I'm looking through at what my grimoire was on day 1, and I'm pretty sure I had 9 claims. As far as I can tell, one of those is their actual character, and that was Gambling, who hard claimed Mayor before then telling me he was the snitch. Every single other role I was told on day 1 was a lie.
Yep. Likewise, I had the evil team, and that was it. I had so many claims, and not one of them was true.
Yep.
Wow. Well,
Meanwhile, I talked to Karen on day 1 or 2, and she gave me 3 or 4 claims, all of which were true. So clearly no one trusts me.
Or Emerald, for that matter.
all right. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining, and it was an honor to laugh with you, alongside you.
Definitely.
And the players will never know how much I laughed during the game. Good night, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
See you.
Night.